just a spoonful of sugar makes the trivia go down. Or wine, beer, soda, or anything else you wish to imbibe during this week's dorky, geeky, nerdy trivia podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and this week we're covering the myriad of films produced by Disney during the 1960s. If you're like me and had the Disney Channel in the late 1980s, you saw a lot of these films run and rerun over and over again. Now, a lot of them can be streamed, so if you're inspired, sit down with your family for some classic film fun. Like always, we offer 30 questions spread out over 3 rounds. A dorky round, a geeky round, and a nerdy round. If you need rules or a scorecard, visit dorkygeekynerdy.com/rules and we'll hook you up. I think that about covers it, so let's begin. The dorky round. Number 1. What movie produced Walt Disney's favorite song? Mary Poppins. Feed the Birds was his absolute favorite and would often ask the composers, the Sherman Brothers, to play it for him. Number 2. What 1961 movie featured a pair of twins trying to reunite their divorced parents? The Parent Trap. Number 3. George Lucas is reportedly a huge fan of what 1960 movie about a shipwrecked family? Swiss Family Robinson. Number 4. Horace and Jasper were the henchmen helping out what Disney villain in 1961? Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians. Number 5. Dean Jones starred as a feline allergic FBI agent in what 1965 film? That Darn Cat. Number 6. Hayley Mills starred in a lot of Disney movies in the 1960s. Which was her first? Pollyanna. Number 7. Robin Williams' Flubber was a remake of what 1961 movie? The Absent-Minded Professor. Number 8. Herbie, the VW Beetle with a mind of its own, made its debut in what film? The Love Bug. Number 9. What 1963 Disney movie is based on a book by T.H. White? The Sword in the Stone. Number 10. Kurt Russell played Dexter Riley in 3 films. Which was the first? The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. The Geeky Round. Number 1. What 1967 animated film would be the last personally supervised by Walt Disney? The Jungle Book. Number 2. Who played the titular pirate in Blackbeard's Ghost? Peter Ustinov. Number 3. Paul Lynde made his film debut in what 1963 sequel? Son of Flubber. Number 4. What breed of dog was the Ugly Dachshund? Brutus was a Great Dane. Number 5. The 1993 movie Homeward Bound was a remake of what movie made 30 years prior? The Incredible Journey. Number 6. What actress appeared in Beach Party instead of the movie Summer Magic? Annette Funicello. Number 7. What movie would mark the final film roles of both Matthew Garber and Ed Wynn? The Gnome-Mobile. Number 8. Dick Van Dyke starred in what Castaway movie in 1966? Lieutenant Robin Crusoe, USN. Number 9. What movie starred Ray Bolger as Barnaby Barnacle and Annette Funicello as Mary Quite Contrary? Babes in Toyland. Number 10. Almost Angels featured what famous choir? The Vienna Boys Choir. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. What movie was the film debut of John Larroquette and would be Kurt Russell's first Disney film? Follow Me, Boys. Number 2. The title of the 1965 movie The Moonspinners comes from what? It comes from an inn where the main characters stay. Number 3. The Monkey's Uncle was a sequel to what 1964 movie? The Misadventures of Merlin Jones. Number 4. What 1960 movie had the title character running away from home to join the circus? Toby Tyler. Number 5. What movie was the second Jules Verne adaptation from Disney? In Search of the Castaways. Number 6. Old Yeller had a 1963 sequel. What was its name? Savage Sam. Number 7. What 1960 adaptation of a Robert Louis Stevenson book was Peter O'Toole's feature film debut? Kidnapped. Number 8. Elspeth March voiced the titular cat in what movie? The Three Lives of Thomasina. Number 9. What 1967 movie starred Fred MacMurray as father and Greer Garson as mother? The Happiest Millionaire. Number 10. Dick Van Dyke plays an actor mistaken for a hitman in what 1968 film? Never a Dull Moment. And that's all we have for this week. I hope you had a nice stroll down nostalgia lane. If you're looking for more Disney trivia, movie trivia, or, well, any trivia, check out our past shows at dorkygeekynerdy.com/shows. We'll be back again next Wednesday with another episode. Here's your clue. The highest grossing one of what was released in June 2016, making over $439 million. I hope to see you then. In the meantime, you've been listening to the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. Keep looking for those bare necessities, and thanks for listening.